In the sprawling expanse of the solar system's top-tier educational institution, the Galactic Academy, an air of anticipation swirled among the students. Hailing from various planets, and known for its rigorous academic standards, the Academy was a melting pot of species and cultures, all converging with the shared goal of pushing the boundaries of their knowledge and capabilities. This particular morning, whispers raced through the hallways about the arrival of a new student from Earth, a planet infamous for its harsh conditions and labeled a Deathworld by galactic standards. The term Deathworld was not given lightly. It was reserved for planets where the evolution of life was aggressively competitive, and survival was a feat in itself. The new student, Alex Wren, stepped onto the campus with a quiet confidence that belied his unassuming appearance. His medium build and plain features were hardly remarkable in a crowd where some students sported crystalline scales and others glowed with bioluminescent patterns. Yet, there was something in his steady gaze and the set of his shoulders that hinted at a resilience wrought from a lifetime of surviving Earth's ruthless natural world. As Alex navigated through the maze of buildings towards the administration office, he caught snippets of conversations, telepathic murmurs and electronic chirps, each discussing his rumored origins. "Did you hear? He's from a Level 12 Deathworld," one student, a feathered avian from a high-gravity world, squawked in astonishment. The administrative office was a spacious room bathed in soft artificial light, designed to accommodate beings from planets as dim as the twilight worlds of the Outer Rim, or as bright as the solar vistas of Helios Prime. Alex approached the counter, his documents ready. The administrator, a kindly old groth with eyes like molten silver, peered at him over her spectacles. "Ah, Mr. Wren, welcome to the Galactic Academy. We've prepared a special curriculum to suit your educational background. It's not often we have a student from a Deathworld, you know," she said with a smile that somehow managed to be both warm and calculating. "Thank you, ma'am. I'm just here to learn like everyone else," Alex replied, his voice even but firm, masking the anxiety of stepping into such a vastly diverse academic environment. With his registration complete, Alex's first challenge was to integrate into his class, a mixture of young scholars from the most advanced civilizations in the galaxy. His schedule included advanced courses in quantum engineering, xenobiology, and interspecies ethics, subjects that Earth was only beginning to brush the surface of. As he entered his first class, the room fell into an unusual silence, eyes, some singular, others multiple, fixed on him with a mixture of curiosity and disbelief. The professor, a renowned intellect from a cybernetic species, broke the silence. "Class, please welcome Alex Wren from Earth. Let's offer him the same respect and cooperation we practice here at the Academy," the professor announced, setting a tone of cordiality. The first few exchanges were awkward. A brilliant young mathematician from a species known for their mind-to-mind communication struggled to adapt to verbal speech, her words a slow, deliberate string of concepts. "How is Earth?" "Surviving. Must be challenging." Alex nodded, choosing his words carefully. "It's tough, but you learn a lot from facing challenges. I think that's true no matter where you come from." The response seemed to resonate with many in the room. As the class progressed, the questions began to shift from his survival on a death world to his views on theoretical physics and multidimensional mathematics. By the end of the day, Alex found himself participating in a group project with a trio of students as diverse as the galaxy itself. A bioengineered plant-based scholar, a quantum-entangled consciousness, and a self-aware artificial intelligence. As the sun set over the horizon of the Academy's sky, Alex felt a cautious optimism. Perhaps in this vast congregation of minds, Earth's reputation as a death world could be overshadowed by the contributions and perspectives he brought with him. The challenge. As the weeks unfolded at the Galactic Academy, Alex Wren's routine became a complex tapestry of rigorous study and cultural exchanges. One particular day, he was tasked with presenting a seminar on the adaptive ecosystems of Earth, a topic that drew a surprisingly large audience from across the student body. The auditorium was packed with life forms, some hovering, others perched on customized seating designed to accommodate their unique physiologies. Alex began by detailing Earth's dynamic and often hostile environments. From the frozen tundras to the scorching deserts, each biome demanded extreme resilience and adaptability from its inhabitants. He explained how Earth's creatures had evolved in a constant state of flux, always adapting to the relentless pressures of natural selection. A murmur of fascination rippled through the crowd as he displayed holographic images of Earth's most resilient species, the tardigrades, able to survive the vacuum of space, the tube worms of hydrothermal vents, thriving in boiling, toxic conditions, and the polar bears, masters of the ice, adept at navigating a world of melting flows. What makes Earth a death world is not just its environmental extremes, Alex explained, his voice resonating with a passion that captivated his diverse audience, but the resilience of its life forms, constantly adapting and thriving under conditions that would be lethal to many species here. A cephalian, a species known for their scientific prowess and innate skepticism, raised a tentacle. How do you propose these concepts of Earth's evolutionary resilience be applied to galactic technology and space exploration? Alex, ready for this, activated another series of holograms showing Earth's recent advancements in biomimetic technology, structures and materials inspired by biological processes, designed for sustainability and adaptability in extraterrestrial environments. This is an area where Earth, despite its primitive technology by galactic standards, could offer novel insights. Our planet's life forms have survived ice ages, meteor impacts, and massive geological upheavals. Mimicking these biological traits could lead to more robust spacecraft, capable of withstanding harsh interstellar conditions without sacrificing adaptability. The debate that followed was intense and constructive. Scholars from technological powerhouses like the Mechanids and the Etherians weighed in, intrigued by the potential of integrating Earth's natural resilience into their designs. In the days that followed, Alex found himself increasingly involved in interdisciplinary projects, bridging the gap between Earth science and alien technology. His unique perspective was a boon, fostering collaborations that none had anticipated. He worked alongside engineers from the silicon-based life forms of Crystallos Fef, helping them understand organic resilience, and consulted with the aquatic amphioids on creating more adaptable life support systems for underwater exploration. One evening, as he relaxed in the common area of his residential complex, he was approached by Mira, a fellow student from a species known for their empathic abilities. Her form shimmered with a soft glow, a sign of her friendly intentions. "Alex, your seminar has sparked a lot of discussions," Mira conveyed through a mixture of subtle luminescence and the Academy's universal translator. "There's talk of a joint research initiative between several departments to explore bioadaptive technologies further. They'd like you to be part of the steering committee." Surprised but honored, Alex felt a surge of excitement. "I'd be glad to contribute any way I can. It seems like there's much we can learn from each other." As he looked out at the gathering dusk, the stars beginning to pepper the sky, Alex thought about Earth. His home planet, once considered a backwater in the cosmic sense, was now becoming a cornerstone in a new era of galactic exploration and cooperation. In the diversity of the Galactic Academy, he found not only acceptance but As the semester advanced, the buzz around Alex's contributions grew. The interdisciplinary team, now officially termed the Bioadaptive Research Group, BARG, was making significant progress. Under Alex's guidance, they explored new realms of bioengineering, blending Earth's biological strategies with alien technology to craft solutions that were both innovative and environmentally sustainable. In one of their key projects, Alex introduced the concept of mycorrhizal networks, symbiotic associations between fungi and plant roots which enhance nutrient uptake on Earth. This principle fascinated his team, particularly the idea that such networks could be engineered to improve life support systems on spacecraft and habitats, creating a self-sustaining ecosystem that could support life during long-duration space missions. During a lab session, Alex and his team experimented with a prototype they called the mycofilter. This system used engineered fungal networks to recycle waste into usable nutrients, mimicking the closed-loop systems of Earth's ecosystems. The initial tests were promising, showing that the mycofilter could effectively recycle carbon dioxide and waste products into oxygen and food for the crew. "This could revolutionize space travel," remarked Thren, a member of the team from a race of advanced chemists. "Especially for long-term missions where resupply is not feasible. It's sustainable and efficient." Alex nodded, pleased with the results. "It's all about balance. Just like Earth's ecosystems, we need to think about how all parts of a system can work together harmoniously." The news of their success spread quickly, drawing interest from various corners of the galaxy. Soon, delegations from different planetary governments and private entities visited the Academy to witness Barg's developments. Their presentations were met with awe and admiration, leading to discussions about potential applications beyond space travel, such as in urban environments on densely populated planets where pollution and waste management were ongoing challenges. Amidst this whirlwind of activity, Alex remained focused and humble, attributes that earned him respect and camaraderie among his peers. His ability to articulate complex Earth concepts in a relatable way made him a popular figure, not just within academic circles, but also in casual gatherings at the Academy. One such evening, as the Academy's moons rose in the sky, casting a silvery glow over the campus, Alex found himself at a cultural exchange event, surrounded by students eager to share their own planetary traditions with him. The event was a vibrant tapestry of colors, sounds, and scents, as each species showcased their heritage through food, music, and art. During the event, Alex sampled dishes that defied the known physics of taste and listened to music that played not only in the air but directly in the mind, an experience that was both unsettling and exhilarating. He shared stories of Earth, its oceans, mountains, and deserts, as well as its diverse cultures and histories, which many found as exotic as the bioluminescent dance performances of the Lumina species. As the night progressed, a group of students from a race known for their telepathic abilities offered to link minds with Alex, allowing him a glimpse into their collective memories, an experience that was profoundly moving and deeply educational. In return, Alex shared his own memories of Earth, its rugged landscapes and resilient life forms, bridging minds and hearts across the stars. As the term progressed, the focus of Alex's academic life shifted dramatically with the launch of a high-profile initiative inspired by the Myco Filter Project. Dubbed the Terra Galactic Green Initiative, TGI, it aimed to integrate biologically inspired systems into urban planning on a galactic scale. The idea was to create self-sustaining cities that could thrive on renewable resources, minimizing waste and pollution. Alex, at the forefront of this movement, became a sought-after speaker and consultant. During a particularly ambitious session, Alex presented the TGI to an assembly of some of the most influential beings in the galaxy. He detailed plans to use bioadaptive systems to transform urban centers into living, breathing organisms that could self-regulate and self-repair. Imagine cities where buildings are not just structures but are integrated with nature, acting like trees that absorb carbon dioxide and produce oxygen, Alex explained, using vivid holograms to illustrate his points. The audience, consisting of architects, policymakers, and environmental specialists, listened intently as Alex highlighted how these concepts could be adapted to different planetary environments. The discussion that followed was fervent, with contributors eager to understand the feasibility and the necessary adaptations for their home worlds. Meanwhile, back on campus, Alex's personal life took a turn toward the unexpected. He formed a close friendship with Cal Rieger, a fellow student from a semi-aquatic species known for their engineering prowess. Cal Rieger was intrigued by Earth's marine technology, particularly the use of tidal and wave energy. The duo spent long nights working on models and simulations, often losing track of time as they debated and designed. One day, while testing a miniature wave converter in the Academy's Oceanic Simulation Lab, a mishap occurred. The converter malfunctioned, sending a shockwave through the lab's controlled environment tank. Alex and Cal Rieger worked feverishly to contain the situation, but the incident drew unexpected attention. An emergency team rushed in, led by a stern-faced administrator. However, instead of reprimand, they offered support. Impressed by the innovation and quick thinking of the duo, the team suggested that Alex and Cal Rieger present their project at the upcoming Galactic Environmental Symposium. As the symposium day arrived, Alex felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. The venue was packed with some of the brightest minds in the galaxy. When it was their turn, Alex and Cal Rieger took the stage. Alex introduced the concept while Cal Rieger handled the technical details. They unveiled a refined version of the wave converter, now safe and more efficient than ever. Our design not only harnesses wave energy but also uses the motion to support marine ecosystems, Cal Rieger explained, his voice echoing through the hall. The presentation was a success, sparking interest from several planetary representatives. Offers to fund further research came pouring in, providing both Alex and Cal Rieger the resources they needed to refine their technology. In the following weeks, Alex found himself increasingly involved in policy discussions, using his newfound status to advocate for Earth-centric sustainability practices. His efforts did not go unnoticed. A prominent environmental agency from a major water planet extended an invitation for him to join their team as a special consultant. Alex was honored and saw it as an opportunity to further his impact. Back at the Academy, as Alex walked through the now familiar corridors, he reflected on the serendipitous path that had led him here. His deep connection to Earth's struggles and triumphs had not only shaped his academic pursuits, but it also turned him into an unexpected bridge between his... As Alex's reputation grew, so did his responsibilities. His involvement with the Terra Galactic Green Initiative, TGGI, brought him into a network of leading environmental thinkers and innovators. His days were a whirlwind of conferences, research sessions, and policy debates. Despite the pressures, Alex remained deeply committed to his vision of a sustainable galaxy, inspired by Earth's natural systems. The challenges were monumental. Each planet had its unique environmental issues and ecological sensitivities, requiring tailored solutions. Alex worked closely with local experts to understand these nuances, integrating their insights with his own knowledge. This collaborative approach not only enriched the projects but also fostered a sense of unity among the participating planets. In one significant project, Alex led a team that designed a living city on a desert world. The city's infrastructure was based on Earth's cacti, capable of harvesting moisture from the air and storing it efficiently. The buildings were coated with a bioengineered material that mimicked the cactus skin, keeping the interiors cool and reducing the need for energy-consuming air conditioning. Word of these innovations spread, and soon Alex was invited to a televised debate with some of the galaxy's most conservative thinkers. They were skeptical of integrating Earth-based systems, fearing that the adaptations could disrupt their traditional ways of life. During the debate, Alex remained calm and articulate, explaining how these systems could be adapted to enhance rather than replace existing technologies. "We're not looking to overwrite your systems," Alex said, addressing a panelist from a technologically advanced but ecologically failing planet. "Think of it as adding layers to your existing framework. These bioadaptive systems are designed to be modular and scalable. They enhance resilience and sustainability, ensuring that your technological advancements do not come at the expense of your planet's health." The debate was intense, but Alex's reasoned approach and clear examples gradually won over many skeptics. His ability to communicate complex ideas in a relatable manner was key to swaying public opinion. Back at the Academy, amidst his burgeoning career as an eco-consultant, Alex maintained a close connection with his peers and professors. He often returned to his roots, helping to mentor new students, especially those from other Deathworlds who faced similar prejudices as he had. His lectures, filled with real-world examples and personal anecdotes, were among the most popular on campus, drawing crowds that spilled out of lecture halls. One day, after a particularly spirited lecture on ecological resilience, a young student from a newly discovered planet approached him. Her world was facing severe ecological degradation due to uncontrolled industrial expansion, and she was seeking guidance. "I've seen what you've accomplished," she said, her voice a mixture of admiration and desperation. "Our world needs a new direction. Can you help us?" Moved by her plea, Alex agreed to visit her planet as a consultant. Arriving there, he was struck by the severity of the pollution and waste. Yet he also saw potential in the planet's rich biodiversity, which had survived despite the environmental onslaught. Working with the local environmental teams, Alex applied his Earth-based knowledge, adapting it to the unique conditions of the planet. They designed cleanup drones based on Earth's scavenger species, like vultures and hyenas, which could process toxic waste into less harmful. Alex's influence continued to grow, and with it, his projects became more ambitious and far-reaching. The success on the newly rehabilitated planet had been a beacon, showcasing the viability of Earth-inspired ecological strategies. This success story propelled the Terra Galactic Green Initiative, TGGI, into new territories, engaging planets that had previously sat on the sidelines of environmental reform. One of the most ambitious projects to emerge from TGGI was the Great Galactic Greenbelt, a series of interconnected bioreserves spanning several star systems. These reserves were designed to function as ecological buffers, enhancing biodiversity and serving as research bases where scientists from various planets could study and develop sustainable technologies together. Alex was appointed as one of the lead consultants for the project, a role that took him across the galaxy, from lush jungle planets to arid desert worlds. On each planet, Alex worked with local ecologists and biologists, blending Earth's ecological principles with local knowledge. The Greenbelt project not only protected vast tracts of land, but also fostered a sense of interconnectedness among the participating planets. Each reserve was a testament to cooperation, showcasing a collection of diverse ecosystems that were managed in a way that allowed both technology and nature to flourish. As the project expanded, so did Alex's vision. He saw potential not just in ecological preservation, but in using these greenbelts as educational and cultural exchange centers. Each reserve hosted students and researchers from across the galaxy, promoting a deeper understanding and appreciation of biodiversity and sustainability. During the inauguration of the central hub of the Greenbelt, a massive reserve orbiting a serene blue star, Alex spoke to a gathering of dignitaries, scientists, and citizens from many worlds. His speech was broadcast across the galaxy, reaching billions. "Today we stand at a pivotal moment," Alex began, his voice resonant and clear. "The Great Galactic Greenbelt is more than a chain of sanctuaries. It is a living network, a symbol of our collective commitment to the future. Here, we not only preserve the natural beauty and diversity of our galaxy, but also educate the next generation of scientists, policymakers, and citizens. We demonstrate that development and conservation can go hand in hand, enriching our cultures and economies." The response was overwhelming. Enthusiasm for the project spurred additional funding and support, with more planets pledging to join the initiative. Alex's role as a connector, a bridge between worlds and species, had never been more vital. As the years passed, Alex continued to travel, his life a blend of diplomacy, research, and education. Despite the demands of his work, he remained deeply connected to his roots, often returning to Earth to share his experiences and learnings. He helped establish a research institute on Earth dedicated to studying and exporting sustainable technologies, ensuring that Earth remained at the forefront of ecological innovation. In his later years, Alex looked back on his journey, not just his own, but that of the galaxy. From his first daunting day at the Galactic Academy to his leadership in the TGGI and beyond, he had seen a transformation not just in technology, but in mindset. The galaxy had come to recognize Earth not as a mere death world, but as a wellspring of knowledge and a leader in ecological and sustainable practices. Alex's legacy was not just in the projects he had spearheaded or the policies he had influenced. It was in the countless individuals he had inspired, the collaborative networks he had helped build, and the shift towards a more sustainable and interconnected galaxy. As he watched a sunset on the observation deck of the central hub, the vibrant hues of the